The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The 47-yard line.
Here's Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Brown 80. Watch the screen. Pass. 55, Mike. 55.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
3rd and
3. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
They're running it. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Let's go, D.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
The 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for touchdown right here out of the gate.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily...
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Diablos 7, Broncos nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. This is Breida.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Mike 319. Alert. Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. Hey, come on now. Come on now. Mike 42. Mike 42.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike 42. 42. Check. Check. Mike 42. I got him. Check. 42's the Mike. Check. 42's the Mike. Check the outs. Check the out. Check the out. Mike 42. Mike 42. Drop deep. Drop deep.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. The man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's Breida. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Squeeze, double. Check. 55.
Now Breida on a toss left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Breida. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Allen going to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Diablos 7, Broncos nothing.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. On the ball.
They run with Breida, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Matt Breida, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Barnett. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Broncos 32.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barnett. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, and it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Diablos 14, Broncos 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Myles Jack there to make the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Number 53, Mike 53. Watch the turn. Watch the turn. 53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53.
From the 36, Mahomes trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 53's the mic. 53's the mic.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
From midfield, here's Allen. That's complete to John Ross. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a give to Breida. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Regular. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike 55, Mike 55.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out it's not the case.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Now Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
On first down, Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
13 yards remaining on second down.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Broncos take down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last